We just showed a clip of Paramount Plus's Tulsa King. Check it out every Sunday on Paramount Plus. Season 3, Kevin Pollak has joined the cast and joined the show once again. And so the first time you've met Sylvester Stallone, did you have any moments on the set where you picked his brain about Rocky or about anything from the past, Rambo, any of those moments, or no, you just left him alone on that front?
I tend to leave people alone when it comes to what were you thinking when you did this or that, or how did that work. Also, I was new guy. They'd already had 2 wildly successful seasons.
Yes, sir.
The show is a monster hit in the Taylor Sheridan universe. So I kind of wanted to get along and not try to push any buttons.
Right. Not nudge around, I guess, in that respect.
But yeah, I mean, he's an inspiration and has been for decades upon decades. And just the whole story of how Rocky came to be, and he insisted on starring in it when no one was greenlighting movies with him as the star.
Right.
But he wrote the script and held out for, no, it's got to be me. And boy, was he right.
And so I guess let's talk about underdog stories. A guy named Brock Purdy for you, for the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching the show from home before I came here.
Thank you, sir.
In the first hour, as you were insisting how great Seattle was. Listen, we beat them. So let's start there. Brock led us right past him on week 1.
Right, he did with that pass for the ages to Jake Tonges.
I mean,
I'm sure you were looking up in your flip chart at home about Jake Tonges and who he was.
Big fan.
Like we all.
From that moment on,
he had you at hello, Jake Tonges. You know what I mean? But Brock Purdy, a dream come true type material so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's a great leader, and having Robert Saleh back, oh my. Let's face it, our defense has certainly kept us in the games post that week 1, and they're just incredible, even with the loss of one of the greatest pass rushers in the history of the NFL, Nick Bosa.
Okay, look at you.
Oh, yeah, I'm going all the way there.
You're going that big. You're playing it big, huh, Kevin?
Well, when you lose one, you got to.
Understood.
Yeah,
right.
You got to fill that. But I still believe in what Robert Saleh and Ward are capable of in terms of keeping that team together.
So you've been a Niners fan forever
Lifetime.
and a day. Okay.
I'm old, so John Brody.
That's the guy.
Losing to Dallas in the playoffs, 17-10.
That was your guy growing up?
At Kezar
Stadium.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then we had to suffer through DeBerg, and I think at one point we had Plunkett. I mean, it was a bad time.
Towards the end of Plunkett.
Yeah.
You wanted the Plunkett on the other side of the Bay Area. That's the Plunkett you wanted.
Yeah. And then I was there for the arrival of the Messiah and Joe Montana.
And we just had Steve Young on in hour number 2 of this program. You know what I mean? And we were talking about revenge games, certainly with Micah going back to Dallas, and how Montana played Young that one year in 1994. That's one of the top revenge games of the last 40 years or anything like that.
Yeah, we were very concerned when the upstart forced out our Joe Montana.
Right.
And then to come in and break all of his records and pick up some more Super Bowl rings. Was pretty damn impressive.
I love that you're wearing your hat. You're letting your colors fly.
Yeah. Lifelong.
Yeah, and you got Robert Patrick on the show as well. I know he's an Atlanta fan. He's been on here before. Neil McDonough as well. Frank Grillo is in the cast this year. Is it true Sam Jackson's
Sam Jackson? It was announced he's doing a spin-off, Nola King, set in New Orleans.
Oh, so it's not on. He's not.
So he shows up in our season 3 in order to continue his story. Yeah.
Okay.
I got to spend some time with Sam, and we're old timers, so we just swapped war stories from the trenches, and he's again iconic in every which way possible. So he told me some actual backstories. You should have him on and ask him about Pulp Fiction, because he was sharing some stuff as a lifelong fan of that movie.
Yes.
Going on, 31 years now.
Do you want to give us a little taste of what he was
sharing?
sharing?
Sam stories?
Yeah. What did he tell you?
I would rather tell you the time on the set of A Few Good Men when Tom Cruise said, "Hey, do you want to ride to work tomorrow?"
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Color me intrigued, sir. Okay, so what happened?
Well, we shot in Culver. We shot a couple weeks in Washington, D.C. to establish the exteriors of Washington. But the interiors were on sound stages in Culver City, where they shot Gone with the Wind and all sorts of incredible movies. It's a Wonderful Life and so on. So shooting over there, we had to shoot one scene, of course, down to visit the Colonel Jessup in Guantanamo Bay.
Yes, sir.
And they sent the script to the Marines, who read the script and said, "You've got the Colonel being a bit of a lunatic here. Yeah, you're not shooting here. You'll get no help from us." So we shot in Long Beach. And
Yada, yada, yada. Shooting Long Beach.
So Tom, the day before we're going to shoot in Long Beach, says, "Oh, well, we're on sound stages of Culver City. Do you want to ride to work tomorrow?" I got a car. I mean, what do you mean? It's 20 minutes down the... No. Do you want to ride to work tomorrow? And then I floated a picture to your staff. I don't know if they loaded it up in time. And Tom piloted the helicopter.
Oh.
To take me down.
No kidding.
And this was 1991, 92, a little bit before people, I think, were hip to the fact that Tom was a pilot, let alone a helicopter pilot, which is one of the more difficult.
So he picked you up in a
He
helicopter?
meet me on the tarmac where the helicopters, yeah, you know, and you haven't lived till you've valet parked your car on a tarmac.
That's true.
Is what I kept saying for about 6 months afterwards.
So he flew you to...
So he piloted me to Long Beach, which in a car is 30 minutes tops, and in the helicopter was maybe 11. But there we are.
Oh,
there we are standing outside the...
My word.
Yeah.
And he hops into the driver's seat.
So, yeah, he hops in the pilot seat there, and we've got the headphones on, and you like the view. And you know, it's bonkers. It's bonkers.
Yeah.
And do we tell the insurance company that we're taking a helicopter to...
Does he get a per diem for that sort of thing?
Well, I think we both
Does he have
did.
to clear that with someone, or he just did it?
I think I would have to clear it with someone, and I'm not sure Tom.
I'm not sure Tom does that sort of thing.
Was it just the two of you?
It was just the two of us.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, it was, DJ.
So when I'm watching back
Yeah.
A Few Good Men,
Sure.
and it's the scene where he's talking to Colonel Jessup at breakfast, right? That sort of thing. Okay.
You gotta ask me nicely.
That's right. Got to ask me nicely for the transfer orders, right?
Yeah, the transfer orders.
Okay. So, yeah,
Please.
okay, please. And so that's Long Beach, California.
That shot that in Long Beach. Yeah, there's a base down there.
And that you're there.
Yep.
Fresh off of a helicopter ride from Tom Cruise.
And probably a little sweaty from it. Yeah, because I was nervous.
How? I mean, he's got to be a good helicopter.
Oh, tremendous!
Pilot, right?
He said, "Do you want to see something?" And I said, "No, let's just get there."
What's the something he was referring to? Okay, very good. Amazing. I was going to ask you your favorite Tom Cruise story.
Yeah.
Is that...
Well, another time I used him to get a better deal on a Lexus.
Okay.
What?
I'd love to hear this.
I'll bite.
Yeah.
What happened?
So I had a new HBO special coming up, stand-up special, and we were going to do these bits other than just the concert footage for the special. And so I thought, you know how people at the end of a big Broadway show, the famous thing where they're bowing and someone brings them up the flowers?
Sure.
I said, let's really go that to the nth degree. Someone would come out, give me flowers. Someone comes out after that a couple seconds later, puts a robe and a crown on me or a cape. And then someone comes out and gives me a briefcase full of money and then takes off his right arm and hands it to me. And then the back curtains open up and a car rolls out with a supermodel on the hood. And you know, the voice of God off camera and a brand new car.
Yeah.
And so we're going through all the machinations, and I realized at the time I wanted the new 1991-92 Lexus Coupe two-door. It had just come out, 90-day waiting. They're selling him over sticker price. And so I'm realizing, well, I've got this opportunity. I'm working on this movie. Let me see if I can get ahead of the 90-day waiting list. So I'm calling around all the dealerships, and I would give them the long spiel. You know, I've done this movie. I died in Denzel Washington's arms, every small Jewish fella's dream. I think it was part of my bar mitzvah in my Haftorah. I said, if I could just... So, you know, I've done the L.A. Story with Steve Martin, and I get to the end of the phone call, and they would say, wow, yeah. I'm sorry, who are you? You know, and I was just looking to jump ahead the 90 days. You know, I'm not trying to steal the car.
Yeah, right.
And so every dealership, the GM, I'd get him on the phone, and it would all end with, I'm sorry, who do you think you are? And so at the very last time out in Tustin, Lexus.
Tustin, Lexus.
Yeah. I'm on the phone again with the GM, and I get to the end of the story, and he says, tell me again who you are. And I said, well, listen, I'm shooting a movie right now with Tom Cruise and Jack Nicholson. If you want to deliver the car, I guess I could introduce you to him, take some photos. And the guy says, how's Monday? And so I know Tom's a car guy. So I tell Tom, because I got to get him to take this photo. You know what I mean? I have completely pimped him out. And so I tell him, you know that, hey, Tom, you know that Lexus coupe? Oh, my God. Yeah, the new one? Yeah. You can't get it. It's a great car. I'm having one delivered today. Get out of here. Yeah. No, for sure. If you want to drive it first, we'll go for a drive around the... What time? 1 o'clock. Okay, great. Yeah, no, I'm there. And 12:30, I'm in my trailer. Open up the door. There's Tom. Is the car here yet? It's another half hour, Tom. Okay,
Relax,
let me know.
Tom.
Let me know.
It's coming from Mr. Tustin Lexus at some point. It's coming by here.
Yeah, right. He's driving all the way out from Tustin to Culver City.
That's right.
It's a good hour.
Yeah, it's for sure.
So, Tom's very excited. I think he's established that. One of the jobs our first AD on every movie has to figure out how to get all the actors to the set at the same time. And in that courtroom scene, there's a lot of us.
Oh, sure.
Demi's going to take 7 minutes when you knock on her door. Jack's going to take 11 to find his shoes. Kevin's always wants to go to the restroom again before he leaves. But Tom, can I stand up for a second for a little demo?
Yeah,
this
sure.
is Tom. When you knock on his trailer door, it's as if he's doing this on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Because he would burst through the door and run to set.
Yes.
So much so that one day I'm running to set, or he's running past me to set, and I go, Tom, where's the fire? Just busting chops. And he says, come on, Kevin. Sure enough, I'm running with him, leading by example.
Yes.
So 12:45, open the door. Is the car here yet? Yeah. It's not here yet. 1 o'clock, Tom. Okay, let me know. No, I'll definitely let you know. 1:05. I walk out of my trailer. Tom's pacing. He's pacing at his trailer. I'm not going to assume it's because of the car. And I look towards the drive, and sure enough, the guy's pulling in about 1:09. And I'm walking towards the GM in my new car, dark blue, tan interior. I can't believe this car is being delivered to me.
Yes.
And Tom runs past me towards the guy driving the car. And I'm thinking, oh, don't blow the deal, Tom. Don't blow the deal. Yeah. Well, Tom's angry. So the guy stops the car, about to meet Tom Cruise. Tom opens the door. What are you doing, man? It's 10 after 1. It's supposed to be here at 1 o'clock. And Tom, don't yell at the GM of Tustin Lexus. I need this deal. Yeah, I got it. The 90 days waiting list gone. List price, over list price. Nope, I got it for list.
Oh, my God.
Hey, buddy. And the driver, the GM is like, oh, geez, sorry, there was traffic. You got to allow for traffic. I can't believe he's scolding the GM from Tustin Lexus. But sure enough, the GM tosses me the keys. I say, no, Tom, you drive first. The GM gets in the back seat, and I got to see Tom stunt drive my brand new car.
Oh, my God. 90
miles an hour in residential. The guy in the back seat. For sure, A, having the time of his life, and B, wetting himself, without question. I mean, this guy looked terrified, sliding back and forth in the back seat. Yeah, it was incredible.
But you did get the car.
And yeah.
Okay. And the guy got the picture.
The guy got the photo.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, still, sheet white, the guy.
How would it have gone if you had if you'd offered Nicholson instead? You said it was you'd made a movie with both of them. If you had asked Nicholson, he would say, "You, Lieutenant Weinberg."
Yeah, Jack, do you mind taking a photo with the GM from Lexus and Tustin? I'm sorry, what, Kev? From where now? Jesus.
So I don't know if I ever asked you. Was that line, "You, Lieutenant Weinberg," that he threw? Was that ad-libbed?
Who's going to do it? You?
Yeah,
you, the Jew? You mean that line? Yeah.
It was in context what it sounded like.
We don't speak to each other. We're introduced in his office briefly. There are no words exchanged. He has no reason to, A, remember my name, right, and B, point me out in the courtroom unless he is, in fact, saying, who's going to do it? You, the Jew? That's Aaron Sorkin wanting everyone to know he's not just misogynistic and racist. He's also anti-Semitic.
So it was scripted.
Absolutely.
He didn't just throw that one off.
No.
Okay.
No. I told you this, the rehearsal scene.
You have before, but I mean, we've got a new audience because he did everything letter perfect in that scene. I know we've discussed this before.
We rehearsed for a couple of weeks, Tom, Demi, Rob Reiner, the director, and myself.
Right.
And during those couple of weeks, on a soundstage, tape on the ground like if you were doing a Broadway play.
Yeah.
Which I'd never done before or since. And after a couple of weeks, we realized that Rob, who you've had on the show, is very demonstrative, right? And he'll to give you a direction, he'll end up kind of acting it out a little bit. Now, to actors, sometimes you're offended by a director giving line readings because it suggests, don't do it that way, do it this way.
Right.
So Rob never did that. He just got so excited telling you remember the thing in the moment of the scene where you did, and he ends up acting it out of excitement. So we learned, he's not being, giving us line readings. Then Jack arrives, and now it's Jack's turn to rehearse with Rob. Jack sits in the chair, and he does the soliloquy on the stand for the first time in front of anyone. And it's conservatively 97% of what we see in the movie. It's so perfect already.
Right.
And Rob's standing over him, 6'2", 3. And Jack finishes and looks up and Rob says, incredible, astonishing. That's Jack, I can't believe we're already there. You mean it's just ridiculous. You know that moment when you say, and if you had an overhead camera looking down of Tom, Demi, and I in a line, you would see us from overhead stepping 1 foot back at this moment as Rob is basically giving Jack Nicholson a line reading. And Rob finishes, and Jack just looked up to him and said, yes, well, I guess I'm not there yet, am I? Yowza! Wow. Yes.
I guess I'm not there yet.
But he was. And it was letter perfect. I mean, just...
So none of it was ad-libbed. It was literally letter perfect.
Not
from
a syllable, And because it was a Broadway play that already had 500 plus performances, Rob wanted very much to stick to the letter,
Well, it certainly worked out, Matt. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Whew. So, okay, a helicopter ride in a Lexus. So that's a car.
Yeah.
And a we're almost at a train situation here for, which I guess happens in a Mission Impossible. Tulsa King, available Sundays on Paramount Plus. Currently in season 3, premiered this past Sunday. Can't wait to see where everything goes. You got one more picture?
Yeah. We dug this up today, Kevin. Is it an anniversary or something of this? Or is this like your headshot thing that we found?
Oh, the composite.
Yeah, what is this?
You first get to L.A. and they say you got to get a composite photo.
Can you walk us through?
Yes, I can.
What this is?
Upper left corner, that would be the tennis game. If you're able to zoom in at all, for some bizarre reason, I'm in corduroy shorts. Repeat corduroy shorts.
Okay.
And an amazing Jufro. Had lots of hair back then.
Okay.
Upper right-hand corner, just taking a biz call. Phone booth. A lot of kids don't know what that means. This is 40 years ago, 1985.
You're wearing a pinky ring in that
Hey,
phone
you know
call.
what? Stay out of it already.
We're making pizzas, lower left.
Thrown a pie.
Okay.
That's not superimposed. That's an actual thrown pie.
And then we're fishing on the right.
And then very sad that the fish is so tiny that I caught. Yeah, I had to direct all these. Those are all shot on location, by the way. This is not CGI. This is not sound stages.
Look at you.
40 years ago.
And you're
trying to start the career.
And we were channeling on the left. You just lost a point in your corduroy shorts? Is that what we're doing right here?
I was channeling McEnroe.
Okay, probably so.
Yeah. Are you serious?
And look at you on the right.
That was an Are You Serious?
You're booking something.
I'm booking.
You're booking something. You're booking something.
I'm definitely not saying buy, sell.
Well, what's the?
I think I had a date planner in my left hand in that phone booth.
What is the oldest residual check you get?
Oh golly!
Of anything?
What did we get? Like $1.93?
Of what? From what? Like what is when you open it up and you're like.
Probably Barry Levinson's masterpiece, Avalon. Yeah, I enjoyed him on the show recently, by the way.
Thank you.
Great
That was
interview
great to
with
have him here.
Yeah, that's 1989. But maybe Willow from the 88.
Okay. No TV show that you did is
You know what? You are correct. Who's the Boss? Who's the Boss with Tony Danza?
Who are you and who's the... Look it up, Chris. Who are you and who's the boss?
I was the manager of a submarine sandwich shop. where his daughter got a job, and then
1987.
1987. She asked me to hire him. We do, and then he's not working out at all because it's Tony Danza. And I asked her to fire her dad.
And so she wound up being the boss.
Yes.
So I thought it was a rhetorical question as to who the boss was.
Now we know.
Oh, my God. It's so complicated now.
I'm so glad I could come on just in time to solve that mystery.
Solve the mystery.
The
Just
name
like
of the
Columbo.
episode is Yellow Submarine.
Hey.
Shaboom.
Kevin,
Shaboom.
you were in an episode of Amen.
Yes, I was.
Oh, with Sherman Hemsley.
Sherman
back in
Hemsley around the same time, right?
1987. You were a photographer.
Yeah.
And I used to love that.
Correct.
show.
Continues. Small Jews for 400. The answer
And
is
Sherman gave you a ride that day in his helicopter, in his
Yeah.
whirligig. Very good. Oh, my God. You're the best, dude. Thanks for coming
thank
on.
you so much.
You
What a
were
pleasure.
the best.
Go Niners.
Yes, sir.
Jaguars, no problem.
That's 4-0 then. Then they're coming here.
And then we're coming to town. I'm going to give the Rams the advantage.
Okay.
But then when we see the Rams again later in the season, we got some people back. Look the hell out.
Okay. Look the hell out. Also for Tulsa King on Sundays on Paramount Plus, along with Sylvester Stallone, this man, Kevin Pollak, right here on The Rich Eisen Show. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.